What up? What's going on, guys? Your boy Just welcome back for another Madden 25 online ranked match. And today we have the Carolina Panthers going up against the Denver Broncos again. First and foremost, tonight 9 o'clock, first episode of the podcast featuring me, Adam, and Ash. Absolute very good podcast with some amazing, adulterated stories. So again, letting you guys know, definitely adult content. We definitely talk about some explicit things. So if for whatever reason you choose to tune in, and I'm letting you guys know it's adult content. So if you choose to tune in, that's on your fault. I'm letting you guys know now. If you're young, don't tune in. A lot of crazy things we talk about. But tonight, 9 o'clock, we talk about some crazy stories. We talk about high school. We talk about just a lot of crazy things. Tune in tonight, 9 o'clock. Adult content, man. If you're not old enough, don't be stupid and listen to it just because it's there. I'm letting you guys know. Don't check it out if you're not old enough. But right here, we end up hitting him with the wheel route, and we get a touchdown to LaFell. And right now, we are up 7-0, going up against one of the toughest offenses in the league to try and stop. So right now, we are up 7-0, and hopefully, we can go on ahead and get ourselves a stop or two. That's all we look for every single game. That's all it may take. If my offense is working, my offense is clicking, and I don't make any dumb mistakes, all I need is for you to make a dumb mistake or two, and hopefully that right there can be the game. So here we are on defense, trying to get a feel for his defense, right? Anytime it's a fumble, and we end up recovering, and that right there is huge. Anytime you're on defense for the first time, you're trying to get a feel for what he likes to do. Does he like to run? Does he like to pass? Does he like to, play action? Does he like to go in the middle, the right, the left, out routes, wheel routes? Whatever it is, you're just trying to get a feel of what it is that he likes to do. So we got a fumble in amazing territory with a great recovery. So right now it's 4th and 18 after a sack. And from here, we're not stupid. We will gladly take a 2-possession lead here. We're not trying to force something here. So we kick our field goal. And that right there, big step of momentum already. Already up 2 possessions to begin the game. And that right there is big. Because a lot of people play differently when they're down, a couple scores. Right here is the first time I've given a kick return back doing that towards the sideline kick. And he got me, man. He picked a nice little seam and he took off. Definitely the first time I've given that up. I was shocked. Usually I get about a 30 and that's it. Like, he took it all the way. I was like, oh my God, you can return it this way? First time that's happened to me in like 100 kicks. So, good return by him right here. Oh, he's some dirt, son. Got some people diving prematurely. So 2nd and 1 right here. We do a nice little play up the middle. Just enough to get ourselves 3rd and inches. I thought I had a first down. Okay. I was about to lie to you. I apologize. Right here, we end up going to Stewart. Fail. 4th and 4. So we definitely want to be able to pick up this first down and continue to hopefully score. We're looking. We hit him with the skinny. We end up going to Steven Smith and we catch the first down past the 50-yard line. And that right there was big. Allows us to continue the drive. Right here, as you see, I'm really trying to get the run game going. Cam Newton can take off as well. So, I'm trying to have a lot of success running the ball. I got 2 really good running backs that can, do a lot of work. So definitely trying to get them 2 involved and mixing some Cam Newton, hopefully open up the pass and, allow me to have success passing. So right here, we do an outside run and we break a tackle, but we end up getting stopped immediately after that. 2nd and 3, we go back to the run again and we get within the 10-yard line. And this is where I struggle a lot, but this time, a lot easier. Oh my God, look at that pancake. Geez, somebody sprinkled some Aunt Jemima on him. So this is a lot of times where I struggle within the red zone, within the 10, 15-yard line. But thankfully, Cam Newton just rushes it in for a touchdown. Lord knows I struggle in that area. So being able to come away with the touchdown very cleanly from there is a big thing for me. So still up 2 possessions right here. And again, the Broncos have a very tough offense to stop. Even if you come out slinging the ball a lot, which I, would prefer somebody to be one-dimensional because it helps me key in on what it is they like to do. But you already know the Broncos are pretty much going to be passing a lot. It still doesn't make it easy to stop them. They have so many weapons, so many great route running receivers with speed and tight ends they just have a lot of mismatches that are tough to account for everybody. You got Welker in the slot, and you got Thomas, you got the other Thomas, you got Decker, just a lot of weapons to try and stop, and it's not easy. So 14-17, we still have our field goal lead due to that fumble. Right here, we try to make something happen with Ginn, and we get stopped shortly after passing the 20-yard line. So halftime is approaching, so right here, hopefully I can go on ahead, kill as much time as possible. Best case scenario, we drive downfield, score a touchdown with little time remaining. Right here, we throw over the middle, we catch Steve Smith again, who is definitely a very powerful weapon in the passing game that we're trying to get going when we pass the ball. So as you see, I'm still trying to run the ball, still trying to see if I can catch him off guard. Right here, we run with Cam Newton, and we hit the seam, and he could go the way, get in the end zone. I end up sliding down because I don't want to score yet. I still want to waste some more time. And, we end up having him to waste the timeout, which is big. We get stopped on the 1-yard line, and we have him forcing another timeout. So right now, he only has one timeout left. We only got 20 seconds remaining. And right now, we feel comfortable that we should be able to get a stop with one timeout and only, a couple seconds remaining. So hopefully, we can do a defensive thing, because we all know how I get before halftime. So it's only 17 seconds. Stand strong for 17 seconds, and hopefully we should be okay. So he drops back, his anybody, he throws it. Don't test the user. He is so disrespectful. Somebody, please give that gentleman a my channel. Do not throw the ball my way. There's Cam Newton again. Look at Scram, Cam Deliyam Newton. Obviously, I was playing for a field goal. Figure, I'll get one running play in, and we'll end up kicking field goal. But I scored a touchdown. Right there, I did a squib kick, obviously, to prevent a run back since he's ran one back already. And it was crazy. It doinked right off of the front guy's head, and we ended up recovering the football, which is something that's never happened or against me before. Something I have yet to see. So 31-14, big lead. And, we were able to cause a couple mistakes, and that is all, we possibly need. From here on out, if we're okay on offense, this game should be ours. Oh, right, look at that interception, people. Look at that user interception, people. Come on, man, the users are there. I'm lurking. Some of you guys, is that a glitch? How did he get the ball? No. Users, people. Users. So we get another interception right here. We tried a screenplay that went horribly wrong. But again, we are very fine with kicking a field goal here as long as we waste some time. And you see, we brought the time down all the way to like 9 seconds before we hiked it. Just wasting some time. Field goal at this point does just as good as a touchdown. It just expands the lead even further. So we're very comfortable with that. Up 20 points, 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. I know he's not out of it yet because he has such a strong offense that can score very quickly at will with, tremendous weapons. So, I know that they can score in bunches. Our job is to limit that. And if we're able to do that, we'll be okay. Just don't give up home runs. Right there, should have been another interception, but we dropped that one. So we're giving him some issues. Right here, we end up running some coverage. He throws over the middle. Nice catch right there, nice throw. And that is what's wrong when you play against the Broncos. You give them too much time. As you see, he's tearing me up in the pocket. You cannot give somebody like Peyton Manning too much time because he's just going to eat you up. Right there, across his body on the run, Peyton Manning throws a dot. So right here, he can sniff the end zone from here. We get a big sack, 3rd and 13 right here. This right here is a big play. Of course, we're trying to send pressure, but he does pick up the blitz, and he's able to get himself the first down. So right here, he rolls out, and we get another, hit on Peyton Manning. We force an incompletion. Right here, he steps up in the pocket, breaks the tackle, get himself a touchdown. So he's still in this game. He's not out of it yet. He decided to go for 2, and we end up stopping him. So that right there was big. So 34-20 right here. We are up 2 full touchdowns. And look at Tedward again. I didn't even have to do anything. There was just a gaping hole to the left. I didn't even have to do nothing. It just happened. The touchdown was just given to me. It's like, oh, you don't want this? I'll take it. Thank you. Give it to me, baby. I'll take those all day, every day. Continue to give them to me. I will take every single one of them. So we are up 41-20. Being able to score that quickly was such a big relief. Of course, I would have liked to kill some more time, but you never know. What if I got stopped? Momentum would have definitely shifted. So that right there, snap of finger, bam, momentum right back in my favor. Then we get ourselves another user interception, and that's where he ends up quitting. So it was close at one point, 14-17. But then we're able to get ourselves another user interception, continue to force mistakes, continue to put pressure on Peyton Manning and make him uncomfortable in the pocket. And that right there led to a lot of mistakes, which we were thankfully able to capitalize. So that's the end of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget, 9 o'clock podcast. Check it out, only if you're old enough. It's your boy GS, and I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby. Here's my record. We're almost back in the top 100. I fell because I haven't been playing, man.